Funky Reddit post that, my mans. I'm a real shit. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Funky is real.
Bitch, I pull off with that merch. Got that funky, that shit work. Tell them that it's funky only. All these niggas feelings hurt. I'm a real shit. For that fake shit. If you ain't with it, you get clapped real quick. All my moms up in the chat. If you fake, then you get clapped. If I see you while you're well, best believe you getting black. I'm a real shit. You a fake shit. Bitch, this ain't Sea of Thieves. I can play with it. I told my chat to fuck a jokes. And I'm not the type to boast. But funky going worldwide. See you coast to coast. And the only reason chat eat it up, you do the most. But I'm really by my ship. Bitch, I'm cruising like a boat. If I see a joke's fanfic, murder she wrote. And if you a snitch, be careful, my mod's tote. I'm a real ship. You a fake ship. And if you ain't with it, you get clapped quick. Bitch, I'm smooth with that hammer, that shit next quick. And I ain't about these kids and they fucking tricks. And they 12 by the way. Hammer on the way. Bling, bling, proud. You ain't spamming today. I'm a real ship. I'm some real shit.
Yep.
And if you ain't about that shit, you get it dealt quick. I ain't playing, nigga. Must be slaying niggas. Make it fit.
Welcome back, everybody, to PMA LCS. We had an exciting game one here for DP and the Power Bottom Boys here with Power Boy. Wait a minute, with the Power Bottom Boys able to taking game one away from double penetration. We already went through the first ban phase here for both teams with the Morg, Lee Sin, and Poppy ban on the side of DP. Obviously, DP doesn't want the Lee Sin pick for Labby, as well as the Morg and Poppy pick for the other Power Bottom Boy players. Are going out on the side of DP. Rafal, give me the bans for PBB, please.
PBB started out by banning Malzahar Kaiseng here, and I'm pretty sure it's the same bans as last game. First pick coming from Bear Jr. is actually the Nas's. This is actually to me. I'm a little curious if he's just how much of this is his like a personal vendetta, getting revenge on the Nas's from last game, and how much of it is having a team comp right around it. But I'm curious to see what Bear Jr. can do, especially after that pretty strong game on Yasuo. PBB then picks Jinx and Trundle, same as they had last game. I'm hoping that Labyrinth can be a little bit more successful. The Trundle should work a little bit better now with the Nasus probably building tanky, as Kingston HyperX now picks Graves, another strong AD jungler.
Yeah, I mean, Graves, we've seen this pick time and time again here in PMA LCS and in our, in professional play and whatnot. Graves is a great pick here. Jungler. He also acts as a second AD carry in a way where he puts out a lot of damage, a lot of burst damage here. I don't know how much of the Nasus pick is actually Bear Jr. Being tilted per se. But we have the Kog'Maw pick here for Opie. Opie is a Kog'Maw player, I believe. He's played it, or we've talked about it back on It's Your Boys when I was back there on that team. And Opie played top for us, actually. But it looks like Rob is going to block in that Echo pick for himself.
Yeah, the Echo is kind of interesting to me. People have been picking Echo with Smite in order to control the Scuttle Crab. Some people have been calling it good. Some people have been calling it like utter trash. So we'll see what Rob goes with it. I like the Kog'Maw pick, but I'm very curious to see what DP will do to support it. They definitely might want a Karma or a Lulu type champion to buff the Kog'Maw's damage and protect it during fights, because right now they have nothing to really keep Echo off of it.
Yeah, definitely.
PBB.
Yeah, the Alistar ban, they saw how DP was able to use Alistar as a way to enable Bear Jr., and it obviously was successful. PBB just had a better macro game last game, and so no surprise there for the Alistar ban. The Fiora ban, though, against Frontlash, Fiora is a great duelist. We got actually a lot of top bans coming out here in these last couple of bans here with the Ornn ban for PBB. So Gert won't play Ornn support. We've seen in PMA LCS Ornn support a lot. It's a good team fight pick. It's very team fight oriented with the alt. It allows for you to go into that mid to late game a lot better. And there's a Maokai pick. Rafal, looking at all these top bans, what do you think the top picks for PBB?
I mean, Bear Jr. It's two top bans. The Maokai is probably just to help DP be able to protect a Kog'Maw. Maokai is so good at diving and just keeping people, sticking on people, along with the ult, which can just like hold people in place. With Nasus, Graves, and Kog'Maw having no, long distance dashes or movement other than Graves' like small little dash, Maokai's ult will be pretty powerful. So the Maokai ban is definitely just to keep him off of Kog'Maw. The Fiora ban, I'm not as sure about. I'm curious if Bear Jr. is just worried about losing to Fiora in lane from the side of Frontlash, or if it's more to protect the Kog'Maw from a strong top laner. But I'm curious where that's going to go. The Rakan pick comes out from PBB. They really want to dive with this Echo and the Rakan. They want to stick on this Kog'Maw.
Yeah, they know that the only tank DP has right now is the Nasus, and so they're able to dive or have a more dive-oriented comp. We are still waiting for double penetrations picks here. We haven't been keeping time. Ooh, the Taric pick for Gert comes out. Taric is, as a support main, Taric is able to provide a lot of peel. We saw it do very well on Euromoose last night, landing some double stuns, and hopefully Gert can do that again. And if Gert can spood feed double stuns into the Kog'Maw, I mean, it might be bot lane might be super easy here for Gert and OP.
Yeah, they might be interested in just going very aggressive with that Kog'Maw. As the Vigor comes out again for their Torpedo, who did not have the greatest game last game on the Vigor, with the Nocturne pick on PBB, probably going into the jungle as the Trundle goes top. I would assume they might have just bamboozled DP by making the Trundle look like it was a jungler and actually putting it top.
Yeah, definitely. I op.gg'd Labby last week because I casted his game, and I've talked to Labby individually as well, and I'm that like I said, he plays AD junglers. AD junglers are his thing. The Lee Sin, the Nocturne, I believe Kha'Zix as well. Don't quote me on that one though. He plays these AD junglers so well. He's been able to climb the solo queue ladder out of it. PBB was able to perform very well last week. I believe he played Lee Sin for at least one of those games, if not for both of them, which is why the DP double banded against him. And not surprised at all with this Nocturne pick. I really hope Labby can do a little bit more than he did last game in the jungle. And I'm really interested also into seeing how Frontlash will do on the Trundle. I don't remember who picked first or what was picked first last game, Rafal, but maybe initially the Trundle was for Frontlash, but then the Yas pick came out and the Nasus after. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't remember off the top of my head which was picked first, so I apologize for that.
Allegedly.
As
But
we are seeing the first picks, and we will get to confirm where that Nocturne and Trundle are going.
Definitely. I would be very shocked if the Nocturne did not go in the jungle, though, just because Labby is so proficient on it. I'm kind of surprised Torpedo picked Vigar again. He didn't really do that much in the previous game, but hopefully he can stop the Echo, at least during the laning phase, with the, I believe it's called Event Horizon, if I'm not mistaken. And so hopefully Vigar can provide some sort of peel for the Kog'Maw.
Based on the team comps, who are you picking to win this game right now?
I think we... I don't know. I think the Nasus pick was just out of spite. Bear Jr. is a very phenomenal player. He's got a really high solo queue rank. He plays a lot of different things very well. He's able to pick up new things very well too. So I'm not surprised that he picked something he doesn't really play on that much. But I'm gonna give it to PBB, the Power Bottom Boys again. Not again. I'm gonna give it to them this game. They were able to handle the macro game really good. Compared to double penetration, and especially with Labby on something he's a little bit more comfortable with, I think their team's going to just maybe not destroy double penetration, but it's going to do a little bit more than it did last game. for Murphy as well. Rakan is a phenomenal support pick right now, just in general. We've seen Rakan be either perma-banned or perma-picked, basically. I don't know what the stats are on it. We got to talk to Rich about that because he's the stats guy. But Rakan has just been picked or banned every single game I've casted. And so to me, that means Rakan's a priority pick right now for any support player, and PBP got it. So we'll see. So mine's PBP. Rafal, who do you got winning this game?
I personally have PBB as well. I think this is a team comp with some of the champs they had last game, but kind of fine-tuned more. They have the Trundle, but they can put it in a top lane, put it against a tank. They have the Jinx. They can probably protect it a little bit better with that Rakan. They have the Echo. They have the Nocturne. They can dive so deep now together with that Trundle, who's going to get really, really tanky.
I mean, they are called double penetration for a reason. No, I'm just kidding.
Goodness.
Wait a minute.
And I don't know. I think a lot of it is going to come down to the early game. I'm curious how how well the Graves can do versus the Nocturne. The Nocturne is kind of slowly coming back into the game right now. Hasn't been played very often recently, and Jinx and Kog'Maw are both able to pop off and hard carry very, very easily. So I think the bot lane is where we should be looking at. I'd be surprised if Trundle and Nasus was a particularly wild lane. But I guess you never know. There was a lot of kills going on in that lane last game with kills on Kingston from Front Lash. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Bear Jr. is also a very aggressive, regardless of the champ he plays, and so maybe there might be some kills or some deaths on the Nasus. We'll see, though. Yeah, I mean, I think I personally, for me, I just think the Power Bottom boys have a little bit better of a comp here. They're able to power each other up here with the Rakan ult, the Rakan knock up, the Echo ult, the Nocturne ult, the Trundle ult. I mean, they got a lot of stuff here going for, for the team comp as well as the individual player as well. And so I think it's just going to be a little bit better here than the double penetration comp. So that's what I have for a comp analysis. But if you're listening or tuning into the stream, please type in the chat hashtag DP for double penetration or hashtag PBB, not P. Oh my God, I can't talk. Not PBP.
Hashtag PBB.
PBB for the your pick on who you want to win this evening. The Power Bottom boys, unfortunately, or no, not unfortunately, they were able to clinch out a win here against Double Penetration, who unfortunately lost that game due to some macro errors and poor wave management. But yeah, Rafal, what other expectations do you have going into this game?
I mean, I'd like to see Torpedo do a little bit better. I think the performance he showed last week against, I think it was TAH, was very, very impressive. And I'd like to, see that some more. I think the Vigar Event Horizons are going to be very important. Just like last game, a lot of dives are going to be happening from the side of PBB, and Vigar will be wanting to stop them, although PBB has a lot more mobility now with the Nocturne just being able to, fly right past the Vigar, Echo being able to dash over the walls, ult back, Rakan with his dashes, so it'll be a little bit harder for Vigar to get the Event Horizons, which, at the end of the day, just makes it more important to, set good ones down in order to succeed in this game and protect his carries.
Definitely. Yeah, and I gotta agree with you. I really hope the Torpedo can get a little bit more just in this game and participate a little bit more in fights and be a little bit more crucial to his team. Just because, if you got a fed Vigar, that ult is just brutal, and that ult could lead, to some double penetration here onto the Power Bottom boys, just because it will do so much damage. And as we get into the loading screen here, I got to say I'm super happy I'm in the lobby this game. Holy cow. Apologize for that mix-up there. It will not happen again. I can promise you that. It was a big yikerino, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Rafal, do you believe that either of the comps have a better level 1 start and will try to invade the other team?
Honestly, not particularly. I mean, Tarek hypothetically has the stun and Rakana has his dash in. But I'd personally be surprised if either team decided to just like run right in.
Oh my God! Wait, Rafal, I am so sorry for cutting you off, but it looks like Rob is going the Smite Echo.
Yeah, he is going for the Smite, so I guess that might raise the chances of PBB just running right in and trying to steal a buff. Trying to go for that scuttle control from the side of PBB to electrocute on both Echo and Nocturne, trying to really get some burst in. It's going to be real scary.
I'm not going to lie. I've never seen this actually pulled off before in any of my experiences. I haven't seen it on, when I watch a stream, just because I haven't been able to watch streams lately. But I'm really excited to see how Rob is able to use the Smite and what he's going to do with it. Rafal, you said it's used to take Scuttle and have Scuttle control. Is there anything else that you would use the Smite on mid for? On mid Echo specifically?
I guess in general, again, I have not personally done it. It's more just like online discussions I've seen. I think that's part of the reason for taking it on Echo is that Echo is a champ that doesn't necessarily rely on a second summoner spell as much as other champs. He can just hop out with his ult and stuff, so he's able to risk summoner spell and just take the ult and the Smite instead. But obviously, it gives them, 2 smites on Baron, 2 smites on Dragon, gets them a bit more control. Especially after the mishaps with Baron last game, I'm sure they're pretty happy to be having 2 smites this game. And again, a little bit more control over the most important objective in the game, the new Scuttle Crab. So I think they'll be pretty happy about that, having more control over that with that smite on the Echo.
Yeah, I was just going to say that as well. It's got to be nice to have that second Smite just in case Labby is a little bit off like he was in the last game. Or, it's just nice to have in case Labby's Smite is on cooldown. I feel like having the second Smite actually provides a lot of utility for the team, or maybe not a lot of utility per se, but a lot of, just in case something bad happens. Bear front lash is just gonna auto Bear. Bear Jr. just wanted to walk into the red side of PBB, but Trundle's gonna say, "Halt! Who are you?" And Bear Jr. is just gonna walk away.
Yeah, no invades coming in from either side. The Smite from Rob is not being used early on. Frankly, cheesy. Labyrinth starting on his blue buff, and Sniper starting on his red buff. Walking straight into the river, potentially going for the Scuttle Crab. Yeah, but wants the early Scuttle Crab as Labyrinth is on his wolves. Walks over a ward though, and is now in the jungle with Labyrinth, who knows where he is.
Yeah, very interesting to see that from Kingston. Don't really know what he was trying to do there. Did he place? No, he did not place a ward down. I'm not really sure what he was doing, but he will secure Scuttle Crab. Write this down, folks. Double penetration got Scuttle Crab. They're going to win this game. Calling it right now.
Although Rob did just manage to try the top Scuttle Crab and get himself some XP, so could have gone a lot worse. The missing things coming out from double penetration. The laner was actually in the jungle taking Scuttle Crab.
Yikes. You hate to see that. With Rob taking Scuttle Crab, Labby is also going to be a little bit behind in farm too, but Labby could just farm another camp. Maybe he could look to steal one of Kingston's camps, but we'll have to see. We got a little wet noodle fight here in top lane. I know Rich and I had a little bit of a discussion about what definitely what determines a wet noodle fight, but I gotta say, if 2 tanks in top lane are fighting and nothing is happening, it's a wet noodle fight regardless of the level and amount of damage.
He does take an early turret shot though. He starts getting aggressive.
Bear Jr. though is gonna
for a kill.
Flashes away. Both are gonna flash forward. And that's gonna be a first blood for Bear. Hate to see that happen. Both flashes are blown. Yikes. A lot of yikes here. Rafal, are you cool if I do play-by-play casting?
Yeah, sorry about that. I just realized
it's totally fine. Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, that was some unexpected aggression coming from Front Lash, flashing in right after, Bear Jr. flashed away.
Oh, and we got a gank coming in from Kingston. Graves is going to W. His Q's going to miss him, though, but the LX one off, killing him. Bear Jr. gets the kill. Wow, just phenomenal. It looks like double penetration is going to focus on this top lane, as both junglers are going to find themselves, though, but nothing's going to happen. Yeah, I feel like, Rafal, I don't know about you, but I think double penetration's route is a top lane focus.
Yeah, no +6 for Bear Jr., but he does get the last little smack with his cane. He is now 2-0, equal in CS, as Front Lash is forced to walk back. He's about to see a fatty minion wave in front of his turret, slowly breaking it down. I'm curious if Labby is going to be wanting to come top lane and get the make up for that kill on Bear Jr. If it's not, he walks right away towards the mid lane.
Knowing that Bear Jr.'s flashes down, we got a little damage coming off, stopping Labby's back. Don't think anything's going to happen here, though. But yeah, knowing that Bear Jr.'s flashes down and that he's fully pushed up into Front Lash's turret, I don't see why Labby wouldn't gank. I'm really curious as to what his thought process was there. But, he was low on mana, and maybe that's a worry, is running out of mana on the gank. But
yeah, Rob has a pretty strong CS lead against Torpedo, currently 15 CS lead, so looking pretty good in the mid lane, trying to make up for the disadvantage they're getting in the top lane, although Front Lash is CSing pretty well against Bear Jr.
We got a little bit of a wet noodle fight here in top lane with the Trundle E coming out and the W, therefore increasing Trundle's attack speed with the Trundle Q and auto. Front Lash is able to get a lot of damage off this Nasus, but it will not be enough, and Nasus now has a level 6 advantage on him, and that's just, as Front Lash, you do not want to engage right now. That could be, that smells like a lot of danger here, as he's still going to go in, though. He's playing really aggressive. Don't know if that's the right call. Don't know if these two caster minions are worth it, as Nasus will Q Front Lash again. Now, Front Lash is down to 1 Q's worth of health here against the Nasus. Don't know if it's worth it. Both junglers lane, though, as the Taric will stun both the jungler and the AD carry here. There's going to be a TP in here from Bear Jr. The exhaust will come off. Flashes are being blown left and right, but nothing will happen here. Rafal, would you consider that TP worth it as a top laner?
I mean, definitely not. It allows Front Lash to now get his level 6, which is what he needs to be able to hold off that Nasus, being able to seal his defensive stats. Allows him to push a little bit, continue building that CS lead as Bear Jr. has to walk back from lane. Base. Slowly making up for that the deficit in gold he got from those kills.
Yeah, it's funny because last night we saw some great Taric stuns, and we're seeing some already great Taric stuns here on the side of Gert. That double stun really, it wasn't enough, but it was as gorgeous as it could be. Junior's looking for something, though, and Front Lash is going to hit him with a pillar and say, "Get out of here, this is my house," and nothing's going to happen. But Trundle is low on mana. Bear Jr. is looking for something here with the auto, and nothing.
Yep. Meanwhile, Rob is able to steal another Scuttle Crab in the top lane, consistently being able to control those scuttles, preventing Kingston HyperX from getting any control in the river after that first Scuttle Crab he got. Getting a pretty big CS lead now. He's now at 30 CS lead over the Torpedo. And starting off by building the Skirmisher Saber instead of any sort of API and going straight for the jungle.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to be in this position as Vigar. Your opponent has double the CS you do, and is able to also secure river vision for their team. It is a big situation here in the mid lane on the side of double penetration, but hopefully Vigar can come back. but it will be very difficult at this point in the game.
Yeah, Rob coming in with the Sheen now and getting a control word. If we actually look at the control words, there are a lot of control words being bought on both teams. There's 1 on Rob and 2 on Murphy, but there are collectively 5 control words all over the team double penetration. Who definitely wants to start making up that vision that they've been losing because of the Skull Crabs that are being taken by Rob.
Yeah, and it's funny because as you say that, Bear Jr. goes and clears out a pink ward, and it looks like he's going in on front lash. Both champs are going to land their E's. Bear Jr. slapping him with his cane, pops the ultimate, but he's out of mana. Oh no, he's in a very bad situation here. Front lash is going to flash, auto bite. It is not enough though, and Rob is going to ult right on the torpedo, right on the face. The electrocute's going to come off, and Rob is going to come in for a nice clean kill. That red to my right there is really hurting the Vigar, and now front lash is put. Oh my god, trapped him with the pillar. Front lash is taking turret shots, flashes, and will die under Bear Jr.'s tower. Wow, that was an outplay. I'm so sorry, front lash, you had to experience that, but you know, Bear Jr. knew his flash was down and was able to get out of that, and you hate to see it.
Yeah, Frontlash unfortunately just continues to overestimate the damage he does as the Trundle flashing in and burning his flash on a kill that just was not going to happen.
You know, going off of that, though, I have to admit, that pillar was just gorgeous. It literally locked Bear Jr. in between his tower and the pillar, and he had to blow the flash. You know, best worst case scenario right there was Bear Jr.'s flash being blown. He doesn't have TP up, so he won't be playing, and so Trundle can get a lot of damage off on this tower. I don't think he can get first tower here, but it will be a lot, and it'll pressure Bear Jr. here to stay in top and not TP anywhere else.
Yeah, it was getting pretty wild in there. I'm really impressed by Rob so far, who's going ahead with a huge CS lead. Frontlash, despite all these mistakes being 0-3-0, unfortunately, is able to keep a pretty nice CS lead and take the first turret. But as we just see...
Oh, we got the event horizon coming down, but the Nocturnal's going to go in on the Grace. He's going to fear him. There's a flash blown, pillar blown, blue smite on the Vigar here. Torpedo's going to pop the Zonias. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Graves goes down, Vigar goes down, the Echo all coming back in here, regaining some health. All champs are just hitting Bear Jr., hoping, trying to find something. The fear's going to come up, and Bear Jr. will go down on Rob. Just spectacular League of Legends here. You know, the Power Bottom boys were able to collapse on double penetrations, jungler, and they were able to win this fight by a big margin. And now they're going to take Rift. I hate saying it, but double penetration's in a bad spot right now, losing Rift and that team fight.
Yeah, I was about to say that it's I find it interesting that Bear Jr. decided to actually start by building a banner of command against Frontlash, which isn't the worst idea. He really wants to be that split-pushing threat as Nasus, but building it against an 80 champion like Trundle, it's just not as powerful as it would be against some sort of another AP top laner, or more AP-heavy team. So at the moment, it's just unfortunately not giving him much help.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Bear Jr. necessarily needs that. Oh, Echo's going to Q W in the Vigar. The Event Horizon's going to hold him off, though, and the shield will come up for Rob, but nothing's going to happen as Rob is out of mana.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Kog'Maw has completed his Ginsu's Rage Blade, and Jinx has a BF sword that's very slowly working on, assuming an Infinity Edge and some sort of Seal item. Pretty traditional build. Kog'Maw is interesting because Kog'Maw can actually build just pretty much any 80 carry item, so I'm really curious what he's going to go into after Ginsu's Rage Blade. You can arguably go into just like a Zeal item, go into a Borg, so it really depends on the team count you're against. So OP's gonna
Rob is gonna walk right into Kingston, and is gonna have to flash out of that little spaghetti diddly right there he had. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I can tell you this. Rob is really lucky he had his or that could have been an easy death, as he was out of mana and he is overstaying in the mid lane. He needs to go back, regain some mana, spend his gold, come back and reset his lane.
Yeah, in the top lane, Frontlash is able to swipe away.
Oh my god, Frontlash has been landing some great pillars. The pillar will cause Bear Jr. to take a tower shot, but it's not enough to kill Bear Jr. To the point where Bear Jr. is literally just AFKing in his lane, waiting for his wave to come back.
Yeah, the Patricia bot lane is moving towards the dragon, which is being started by Power Bottom Boys.
Yeah, it looks like double penetration. Opie is gonna frontline as Kog'Maw. Don't really know. Oh, I don't know what directed camera is doing to me right now. It's not letting me cast the way I want to. I am so sorry. We also got a little
torpedo.
Yeah, it looks like he got annihilated. Bear Jr. is going to have to flash here as we have a little skirmish in the top lane, but Frontlash is going to go under tower again. Oh no, I'm really nervous about this one. Frontlash is just taking tower shots. Don't know what he's doing. He's a little mispositioned. He's going to W. He's going to auto, but it's not enough. He's trying to regain some health. The pillar goes off, but it is a little far away. Bear Jr. is just standing there going, dude, I don't have any mana. What am I going to do? He autos him, Qs him. It's not enough. Oh my god, both top laners are very low, and Bear Jr.'s just gonna annihilate him. The auto did not go off fast enough for Frontlash, as Trundle's Q is an auto resetter there, and both cannot happen at the same time. You hate to see it, but Bear Jr. has killed Frontlash 4 times.
Yeah, Frontlash is having a very unfortunate game. He does a lot of damage, but he continues to slightly overestimate himself, flashing under those turrets over and over again, and getting killed by Bear Jr. in very unfortunate situations. I think he just managed to calm down. He's doing a lot more work, but right now I think the nerves might be getting to him. He might really be wanting to get some sort of solo kill against Bear Jr., which is leading to him getting these.
Oh, the Event Horizon's going to land on the Echo.
Oh, stops the Rift Herald spawn.
Oh, yikes. Frontlash is just eating tower shots. I don't know, he must be hungry or something, because he just keeps eating them. He's opening his mouth and he's going, come right here, tower. I'm just waiting to eat that. The Event Horizon's going to miss, though, from the torpedo, unfortunately. But wow, what a great Event Horizon there. From the torpedo, stopping the Rift Herald. I didn't even catch it anyway. Directed camera is so overpowered. Riot, please fix it. I don't know what's going on in my own game. Frontlash is going to walk right into Kingston. It's not enough damage, though, but Kingston's going to keep autoing. Frontlash is going to Q him. Wait a minute, the damage is enough. Causes Graves to flash, but Torpedo is out of mana, doesn't have anything he could use. He just dies instantly. Frontlash is trying to peel for Bear Jr., but Bear Jr. is able just to auto Q, but he's a little cut off now from the rest of his team, and the Power Bottom Boys are just able to kill him. Oh my god, there's just so much going on right now, I can't even say it. Holy crap, the Rakan knockup was gorgeous, and yeah, you know, Bear Jr. had to die for that. You know, Bear Jr. is a very aggressive player, and he just got caught out, unfortunately. Not much he could do there.
Yeah, Rob and Labyrinth have been looking pretty great so far. They both have 5 kill participation out of their 6 kills so far. They've been putting in a lot of work to keep both Torpedo and Bear Jr. down.
Yeah, I mean, we're having a much better game for Labby for sure, and I just, yeah, look, I mean, we could look at their gold difference. I mean, both of Labby and Rob have a very high CS lead as well as kill lead too. You know, Rob is 4-1 and the 1-3. I mean, it is just not looking good for the top half of the map on the side of double penetration.
Yeah, the Kog'Maw is very slowly building up. Neither bot lane has managed to die. Just a couple of assists on both sides so far. Both just really farming it up, taking their time, trying to scale up.
But Kingston is gonna W Fudgy Ditters and is just gonna auto him. He's gonna dodge the choppers, and his ult is gonna biff a little too far to the right, Kingston. But better luck next time. You would have gotten him. No kills, unfortunately, but Jinx is now, his flash is down, and wait, but Kingston's caught out. What is he gonna do? He's gonna E out of the Rakan W, and he's gonna be charmed by the Rakan, and he goes down, unfortunately, and Opie's forced to flash as he was trying to save his buddy, but it was not enough, and he had to flash out to save himself. Yikes. Believe PBB is going to try to look for maybe a dive or something, but that Kog'Maw damage is just so much. Yeah, I mean, we got a little bit of
scale up now.
Yeah, we got a bit of a wet noodle fight here in top lane again. Both champs are down about half health. Both of them are just autoing.
Right now.
What'd you say?
Just pretty big noodles. They're doing a little bit more damage than a wet noodle, I think.
They're now stiff noodles. Can confirm. They hurt a little bit more than before. Both champs have at least 2 or 3 just 2 items. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But yeah, it's really interesting too. Bear Jr. is not able to push hard enough, but Kingston's here to answer the front lash. Bear Jr.'s out of mana though, it won't be enough. Kingston's Q does not go over the wall, but both top laners are going to flash. Front lash is again under tower. Out here, the red smite on Kingston is going to go on to front lash. Front lash is going to die. Again, he's being a little aggressive here. His flash was blown. Bear Jr.'s flash was blown. If I am front lash, I don't know about your fault, but I would be playing a little bit less aggressive. I don't know why he keeps going for these under tower plays. Yikes.
Yeah, I think if front lash moves around a little bit more confidently with Labyrinth at his side, they could be very easily against goes on Bear Jr., but he is unfortunately continues to just dive solo. This situation was obviously a bit different. He got ganked. He didn't really have any direction to go. He got very, very close to getting a kill on Bear Jr.
Oh, we got the Nocturne all being popped on the Veigar. Veigar's just going to go down and get obliterated by the Nocturne. Holy crap. The Nocturne Q and E did so much damage there, as well as the Echo. They just obliterated Veigar. And that double penetration, their tower mid. And it looks like we might have a bot lane fight here. I'm not sure, though. Echo and Nocturne are both rotating bot. They might be rotating for the drag. As Trundle sits in top lane.
Yeah, Trundle is just run relentlessly pushing, basically just, getting killed and just going right back into it. Dragon is taken by Power Bottom Boys as Trundle goes back to pushing. There are 2 people in the top lane with him. I'm really...
Oh no, Trundle's gonna fall for it again. Oh no, he's not. He says, you know what? It's happened to me 4 times and it will not happen to me again. I will... And look out, he finds Kingston. Kingston's gonna burn his flash for that as Trundle does do a lot of damage onto him since Kingston's building full damage. You hate to see catch Rob out, and Rob is down to half health. Holy moly, that's from Veigar in the mid lane, but it will not lead to any sort of deaths.
Yeah, Rob straight up just building a large rod.
Oh no, Rob is gonna go in right onto him and kill him, and Rob is gonna he's back at half health. Whoa, that happened so fast. And
Rob
front lash
absolutely obliterates Kingston.
And can I get a rip front lash? She's just eating tower shots left and right. Yikes. She's going to do a lot of damage to him that is unnecessary, but hey, it happens. Rafal, give me a win condition analysis here. How is double penetration going to win this game?
Besides double penetration, this Nass is starting to get pretty big. He is currently at 330 seconds and 22 minutes. He's doing pretty good. He has the Banner of Command. He has his Triforce. He's starting to push against Front Lash.
Oh no, he's going in, but is it going to be enough? Nope. The Trundle's going to come out and stop the fight, but he's going back in. That Nasus, he does so much damage, and he's just taking so much damage here. Oh my god, but the regen on the W, the Nasus is going to pop us all, and the Nocturne's going to pop us all through as well, and it's going to fear Nasus away, and Labby's going to take that one in for the kill. The Jinx ult's going to be a little late here, but you know what? It would have hit Bear Jr. anyway. Good Jinx ult if it was about 10, not even 10 seconds sooner. But
Yeah,
what's all you were saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say just a big part of it is letting that Nasus split push, but obviously making the same.
Oh my god, the Echo's going in. It is just obliterating the Vigo.
Who? Oh.
But the Ignite is gonna catch him and says, you know what? Hey, I'm the torpedo, and you can't just walk into me under tower. Yikes. Both just kill Kingston again. I mean, I can't even cast because it's just happening so fast. The amount of burst damage is so much, and that's going to cost the double penetration another tower. Yikes.
Yeah, they want to let that Nasus split push, but if he's also making some mistakes, just going a little bit too deep and getting caught by Labby. At the same time, I think their win condition is just to allow this Kog'Maw to scale and protect him. I hope he's doing pretty well with not getting killed. They still have their bot turret. It's at about a quarter health. They're just steadily farming up. He has his Ginsus, he has his Brunons. If they're able to protect him in a team fight, he will be putting out so much damage, but at the same time, I don't know how realistic that is with Labby being huge. Rob just has a death cap at 25 minutes, doing so much damage.
Oh my god, Bear Jr. is going to TP in, but Jinx Season is going to throw some... Do you know what, Bear Jr.? We are not fighting you today. Go back to top lane. That is where you live. You are nasty. And nothing will happen to you. Event Horizon, though, is going to land onto Rob, and Rob is actually going to blow his ult out of that in the mid lane. They are avoiding a mid lane 2v1. Good call there on Rob, playing a little bit hesitantly, or not hesitantly, a little bit defensively there and not being too aggressive.
Yeah, it was a smart idea, but double penetration and try to get that Kog'Maw rolling by getting that gank in the bot lane, but it just does not work. The TP goes through, just allows Frontlash to start farming again.
And it looks like the double penetration is actually going to, well, not really collapse, but they should have probably collapsed on the Nocturne there, just on Labby, just sitting there by himself in the Dragon Pit, but nothing's going to happen there for double penetration.
Yeah, a thing that I think we need to look at is how after Rob got shut down, because of the new shutdown mechanics where the gold isn't spread between the team, it actually just goes to the killer. Torpedo was able to get 550 gold, which is a pretty nice reward to get after finally getting the kill on Rob. Lets him come back just a little bit. But if we're looking at the CS, I mean, it's effectively a Flame Horizon by Rob against Torpedo.
Yikes. Oh my god. Holy crap.
Yeah, the gold lead is a big 10k gold lead for Power Bottom Boys. They do have free turrets to 0, so if double penetration, they will get those outer turrets.
Echo is going in though, and it's going to get caught out by Rob's event, or by Torpedo's Event Horizon. It's going to have to ult out again, just basically wasting his ults. I don't know why. He's playing super aggressive, and he really shouldn't be. Yikes. Are we going to have a death push? We are going to have a death push. The flash by Gert does not land his stun, unfortunately, and that play is going to cost them a tower as Frontlash is now transferred to the bot lane. We have some Baron pings, though. Maybe this will lead to a Baron fight as the Nocturne ult's being popped off. The Taric ult's being popped off, though. So many ults are being blown right in front of this Baron pit. People are dying. Oh my god, it's going to be a double kill for Torpedo. And then Bear Jr. is going to go and try to kill Fudgy Dinners. And can he do it? He can. The 2 Qs just destroy him and annihilate him. And goodbye, Fudgy Dinners.
Yeah, that was absolutely brutal. Torpedo was able to get a lot of kills there. He's basically back in the game right now. He is starting to do huge damage. However, Frontlash is pushing up on an inhib turret. He will be able to get it before Bear Jr. is able to stop him. As Rob looks for a steal, he does have Smite.
Yeah, he is mid, but he has it. Oh, and blue team will get the Smite. unfortunately. But it looks like we're going to have a top lane fight in the bot lane here. Look at these hard... Oh my god, there's a fight in the Baron pit against Opie and Rob. Opie's going to have to flash, and Rob burned his Zonias. Rob is trying to close in on the fight, though. Opie ults. It's not enough. Red Smite comes in, kills Opie, and Opie's passive is going to blow up on Rob and kill him. Oh my god, using the Kog'Maw passive to its full potential here, killing Rob. Hashtag not worth on the side of Rob here, trying to kill that Kog'Maw. Nice job, Opie.
Yeah, that was very impressive as Power Boys begins to go for the Mountain Drake.
Oh, Front Lash is going to be caught here by Torpedo's Event Horizon, but Torpedo's going to flash out of that, and wait a minute, Kingston's going to blast code in. I don't know if that's the right call here as Ezzy's goes out. Ez queuing Fudge
There's doing a lot of damage.
Down. Torpedo is able to kill Nocturne as they are split from the fight. Bear Jr.'s trying. Murphy is able to get away, though, and so is Bear Jr. There's... Wow, what is going on here? Some questionable decisions being made from both sides, but hey, Front Lash is going in, and he's going to pillar Bear Jr. Yikes, I can't speak. Both Front Lash and Murphy are caught by the Event Horizon, and it will cost Murphy's life. Murphy dies, unfortunately, as well as probably this mid lane tower.
That is the fight PBB was looking for. They are able to get Baron minions. There is a Baron boosted caster minion with the Banner of Command. Bear Jr. just does not die, and that caster minion is chunking that turret.
As the Jigsaw comes in and kills Bear Jr. from Fudgy Dinners. Nice job, Fudgy. I did not see that coming either. I should be looking at my mini-map. Gold 5. Jesus. God. Got to use that mini-map, folks, but, you know, Bear Jr. seen that coming, I guess. I don't know. Cannot confirm. Oh, my God, that wait. Is Jinx going to kill Kingston? Oh, my God, so close. Oh, but the zap will not land. Fudgy Jitters is just putting out so much damage. Holy moly.
This game got a lot closer than PBB wants it to be. The gold is still really much in their favor, but the pushing is starting to move towards,
oh, and Rob is going to W, but miss. The Event Horizon's going to stun Rob. Will it be enough? Rob ults, but it's not enough, and goodbye, Torpedo. Holy moly. Is just a monster. He's able to blow through the Event Horizon and just kill the Torpedo.
Yeah, unfortunately, the advantage for the penetration might have been very short-lived. They did get that Baron and get those turrets and won that team fight, but it might not have been enough to really put them ahead by any significant amount because they are still so far behind in golden turrets.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, double penetration can't do anything about that mid tower going down. They just cannot contest it with the Torpedo being dead. And it looks like they're going to rotate bot and try to catch Bear Jr. out. They will not, though, as they are too far away and are too slow. One Air Drake is not enough to rotate that fast.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on, actually, is that Bear Jr. really wants to carry this game. Instead, he built a Bloodthirster as his third item. He wants to heal up a lot.
Interesting. Yeah, and to counteract that healing, Jinx actually built an Executioner. Look at that. Nocturne's going to go in. The Event Horizon's going to land. Torpedo ults him, saying goodbye. And, oh my God, the Graves onto Rakan's head, killing him so fast. All that burst damage coming in from Kingston and Bear Jr. as Bear Jr. also queued on him. He will not get the stacks, but hey, that's a dead Rakan.
Yeah, we are getting to a point in the game where the gold difference means less and less. It's still pretty significant at 10k, but at this point, Labby's been building full damage. I mean, if he gets caught, he is dead, as we just saw. And Murphy, again, being a Rakan, it's not...
Oh my God, Front Lash is taking the spot inhib, though, as Bear Jr. is desperately trying to kill Front Lash. It is not working out. This is a wet noodle fight here. Front lash health is going to go down as he had to focus the inhib, but biting Bear Jr. is not enough. He's trying to regain some HP. He's trying to escape. Oh my god, can he do it? He's so low health. He has to flash. He W's away. Oh my god, he's going to escape. Holy crap. And Rob dies in mid. Sorry, I was focusing on there. Labby's going to go in onto Kingston. The Tarek Stone will not land, and Labby's going to have to flash. Kingston is going to get kited by the Jinx, and Jinx is pumping out buttloads of damage here, and it is getting really scary on the side of double penetration.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't see what happened to Rob, but if you look at his little box in the corner, I mean, when he died, he did not have his ult up. He had just flashed. I don't know if he flashed in or flashed out, but there was no damage done to side of penetration. So I mean,
I believe Rob was by himself when he died. It looked like he was probably making a little bit too aggressive play there. Yikes. Looks like the Power Bottom boys are gearing up for a Baron maybe. They're putting some vision down. Can't go wrong. Vision. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, as we're looking at the game, the Baron and Dragon are spawning at a very similar time. Scuttle is grabbed by Power Bottom boys. They might want to take this Dragon very, very quickly and run towards the Baron, but they might just want to go straight to the Baron. They're very scared about DBP just taking it, and they run back towards the Dragon. Never mind.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are really confused as to what the call is, but it looks like PBB is going to try to grab this Dragon here. They just freaking melt. Oh my god. Graves tried to steal with his ult, but it was a little too late there. Unfortunately, Kingston could not steal it. And now they're going to rotate to Baron.
Jinx is starting to crit for quite a bit. Legitimus is becoming very, very strong. Now has completed IE, completed runs, has rapid fire and Immortal Reminder, is able to, put out so much damage. And with two Mountain Drakes, they might be able to just go straight for the Baron.
And that's what they're going to do. Oh, but they're baiting a fight here. The Event Horizon's going to land on front lash, but Rob is going to find Vygar and just annihilate. Crap. I don't even know what happened. He died so fast.
Yeah, Rob was able to dash up the wall, dodge the Event Horizon, and just hop right onto the torpedo.
And Graves might pay for trying to steal Baron with his life. Oh my god, Jinx is going to have to flash and heal out, though, because Graves also is popping off a little bit. Graves has a few items here, 3 items. He has a Yomus, his completed jungle item, and a Phantom Dancer. However, the double penetration is just going to be able to grab mid-inhib as the Power Bottom boys. I mean, it's going to be a base race here, folks. Oh my god, who's going to be able to end it? Be PBB or DP, I don't know. It looks like, I can't tell. It might be double penetration. Oh my god, it is. Double penetration takes the W. Oh my god. GG, WP, both teams. Wow.
Wow, what an ending.
What a game. What is the Nexus health here? Can I look at it? They weren't even able to get to the Nexus. Wow. Oh my god. I'm just speechless. I just don't know what to say. Wow, that blew my mind. Very, very exciting second game here for double penetration of the Power Bottom boys. A base race that unfortunately the Power Bottom boys were not able to win. Yikes, just yikes. Don't know what the right call would have been there. They probably should have backed, but hey, Rafal, who are you giving MVP to this game?
Oh, I believe the MVP poll is currently incorrect. It is set up for the wrong team.
God, can we get a
Sure.
rip Julio in the
We are
chat for
putting it back together. Give us a hot second.
God, Julio, what are you doing, bro? What are you do? Come on.
R.I.P. It'll be back up in a hot second.
Wow, what a game. What a game. I can't believe it. Both games so exciting to watch until the very end, until the last hit on the Nexus. And I don't know who I can give MVP to this game. I really don't. Yikes! Just an all-around yikes here in this match. We're going to take a quick look at the damage here done by both teams here. Rafal, give us a little bit of a damage analysis. What do you see?
I mean, if we look at the damage, the Nasus did quite a bit. A little bit less than I expected from the Nocturne, to be completely honest. The Nasus did a lot of damage. If we look at the turrets taken, we can see that the Nasus was able to grab, honestly, actually just one tower. Not many towers actually taken from the side of PBB, unfortunately. If I'm saying the name of the right team. From DP. Did I say? My bad. Yeah, not that many towers taken. Most of them were being taken by PBB. But at the very end of the game, the base race happens, and DP was able to just run it right down. Yeah,
I mean, it's we saw last game and we saw this game. It's a very unfortunate situation for both teams here. The macro play. Yikes! That healing done by Trundle. Holy crap!
Yeah, he did not want to die.
But wow, just phenomenal gameplay from both teams here in PMA LCS. But I don't know. I don't really know who to give an MVP to. I'm not quite certain here that there was a lot of people played to their potential. Bear Jr., I mean, he played very well in the Nasus. Early game, he did not look so good. Kingston had a couple Death Bush things going on, but he did die 6 times, as well as Torpedo died 7 times too from the Echo. Yikes. Big yike arena right there. OP didn't die that much, as well as Gert. The bot lane did really good. I might have to give it to OP just because OP did his job as Kog'Maw, did his damage when he needed to do it. Wasn't that much, though. Not sure. What are your thoughts, Rafal?
I was personally really impressed by how Torpedo was able to kind of pull it out later as the game went on and get some pretty decent event horizons and managed to kill some people off. But unfortunately, the early game was really, really rough for him. I don't know if I can really give him MVP after, because of how Rob was able to do after that early game. I'm thinking about probably between Bear Jr. or OP. OP was really impressed me. Just managed to play very safe. That one death was just a very unfortunate for him getting caught by Rob, but was able to just keep pumping out damage, consistently relevant, and stay safe as the Kog'Maw, which is very difficult as an immobile champion like that. But at the same time, Bear Jr. exerting so much pressure, getting all those kills on front lash, keeping everyone going to him throughout the game. Although the Bloodthirsty buy was very interesting, along with the Yomus at the end.
Yomus,
very interesting build choice from Bear Jr. So I'd say I'm still a little bit between OP and Bear Jr. personally, but I think it was a pretty solid performance for both of them.
We just got linked a probuilds.net in the chat. I'm going to click on it. Hopefully it's not spam. It is not. Oh my god. Wait a minute.
It was on a
Nasus. Oh, well, you know what? Hey, if one person did it on probuilds.net, it must be meta. You know what I mean? Like, yikes.
No, but really, it was very impressive.
Julio's going to pull up. Bear Jr. wins MVP for Game 2. Rafal, if you don't mind, and Julio, you can too, if you don't mind hopping up here to the player of the game interviews and join me in this post-game discussion, that'd be great. Hey, you made it.
Hello.
The MVP for the first game, I believe, was honestly, I do not remember. I have no idea.
It was front.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
what's up? What's up?
Not a whole lot. Holy cow.
In here as well.
We're just gonna wait for front lash, and then we'll have some questions, talk about the comps, some of the decision making you guys had, and we'll go from there. Hey, front lash. Made it.
Hot second, my dog is trying to leave my room.
Yo, front lash. Why you gotta make my Yasuo look bad?
Because Yasuo is a bad character.
Oh my God, we're having some cross game
He
going
is a
on
bad
here.
character. I got shit on it.
Yikes.
It's fine.
I mean, early game you got really dicked on, but you know what? You know
Yeah.
what? It happens.
Yeah, it does.
As Rafal is dealing with his dog, a question I got for you guys is, did the series go as how you thought it would? I mean, we had a lot of clenches of both games actually were butt clenchers. Mike, I got to change my pants after that second game. Holy moly! So yeah, give me your thoughts. Like, did you expect them to be as close as they were?
I mean, yeah, we knew going into the games that they were going to be close games. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Like we knew they were going to be close. That second game wasn't as close. We made a really dumb macro decision, and
Yeah, they were stomping us, and then like left mid open to a Nasus that was fed with a banner. So it just
and
you can't outpush it.
that and Cog as well.
True. Cog was there, and also Cog happened to be out of vision when you guys were deciding to make the push call. So you probably assumed Cog was backing or something, and then he popped out of vision as soon as you like pushed the top. So it was really good time, like RNG and timing for us on that call.
Definitely. Rafal, are you back from dealing with your dog? You got a question for our captains or MVPs?
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was wondering, kind of on the side of Bear, how's kind of the dynamic within your team between you being both the captain and kind of usually setting yourself up as the main carry? Is it usually the team asking you to take that kind of mantle of like being the guy to like, take over the game, or are you just that good that you happen to do it every game?
I try to just play my own game, let everyone play their own game, and then step in for comms to if I watch and make sure I like try to analyze what our biggest issues are, like in the game, and then just make sure everyone's aware of it and try not to tilt them, and then it just like. If we are able to adjust to the enemy team's play and what we're like losing to, we should win every game because I can usually keep my mechanics okay in a team fight.
Definitely. So kind of going off of Rafal's question, I mean, your guys' team comps here, first game, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember. Protect the Jinx comp, and then the second game, Bear Jr., you played Yasuo top. And your team definitely optimized its strategy for that with the knockups. I mean, was that like your guys' idea here was to get you fed and snowball, or?
That game, we were playing build around the Yasuo comp for that because they left it up and I was confident on the champ. I just I didn't play some of the team fights perfectly, so I ended up dying like too many times. And if you die too many times, Yasuo gets he becomes less and less relevant if I slow down my my momentum slows down, they get defensive items and it becomes really, really hard for me to carry a fight unless I instant kill Jinx start or something like that.
Right.
It's just what do they have? Nasus Trundle that game too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really tough matchup as well. I didn't build QSS early enough, so I got killed by the Wither a couple of times. So.
Yeah. Rafal, you got another question?
Yeah, for Frontlash, I was kind of curious, like, you guys had some really unfortunate luck with those Barons in game one. I was wondering how the team was kind of able to recover from those mistakes.
We do a good job of, like, not getting mad at each other. I am going to say it's a little frustrating when I'm doing my job, splitting in the opposite lane. I've got, like, two people. I'm fighting their top laner and their jungler, and somehow we still don't get Baron. And I'm like, come on, guys. Like, what more do I have to do? But no, but we kept our cool and we just played our game, and we knew that like in that game.
How did Opie steal that?
It was misfortunate like both times.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was MF fault the first time. The
Mhm.
second time, I'm actually not sure. I don't think it was MF fault.
I think we just got jittery with the smites when the ultimate was going.
Yeah.
And then tried to smite it exact, and it didn't go off exact. So, and you don't really have to do that when the ultimate's going, and we discussed that afterwards. But, it's we're learning from these early games, and it's going to help us take down later teams. So.
Yeah. Who made that last call to just go for those TPs in game one?
It was kind of a collective call.
I told him to start. Yeah. I told him to start Baron, and that if they would try to contest, I was just going to teleport into the base.
It's funny. It's funny how both games ended the same way. Nasus smacking the Nexus.
Nasus just slamming the Nexus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm beating myself up a little bit about the last game because we knew like we were ahead. We should have just backed. I think we felt the pressure of being up against a Nasus Kog'Maw of like we need to end before too long, or we're just going to end up getting beat and outscaled. But
yeah,
we definitely should have backed there to defend.
Yeah, we had every reason to back. It was just heat of the moment. We made the wrong call.
Yeah, I mean,
if we didn't have a cannon wave, we would have lost. We had a cannon wave with us, and I just popped banner on it, so it's like really convenient.
Yeah, cool. Well, that's all I have. Rafal, do you have any more questions?
Not in particular.
Cool.
Yeah, GG's everyone. That was awesome.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, I mean these sets of matches were like real cool to watch, and I know everybody. And there were dead even for most of both games. So really proud of both of you taking the 1-1 for both teams. So good job, GGWP.
Hey Bear,
what's up?
Let's play your Yasuo again, except let me play Poppy.
Oh no! Please no!
Come on, dude.
I think I don't know. I've never. I don't know if I've won that. I'm trying to think of what I build against it to even have a chance.
You build
probably just 6 tiers.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a Bork maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to conclude the stream for the third game of week 2 for PMA LCS Summer Split. So 1-1 for double penetration and the Power Bottom Boys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hey, you didn't say our full name.
What's your full name?
Bareback. Double penetration.
Yeah. No. You need to say it loud and proud for everybody here.
I can't say it loud.
No, you need to say it loud.
No, I can't do that.
I'm not going to
say it. Say, I love bareback double penetration.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, Fudgy said it for us. Thank you so much, Fudgy. And thank you so much for tuning in. Good night.
Yeah, good night, everyone. I hope you guys had a good time.